Hello everyone, this is Terraforming, and welcome to Life is Feudal, Your Own. So I'm playing on our friend's server. The server he has named it and just started today on April 19th, 2021 is Ardent Order, A-R-D-E-N-T space O-R-D-E-R. I don't know what he has planned for it, but I told him I'd come on and check it out. I think he's going to change a couple settings on here. I think it's at the standard settings at the moment, except for the map. So this, as you can see in the top right, this is the map for his server, which he's downloaded from, I don't know, Feudal Tools, I believe. I had planned on making a base/castle up here, but this looks actually relatively flat down where I am, so that will mean the terraforming won't be as difficult. I believe he said he's going to make some sort of neutral/village in the middle. I don't know how that works, being neutral and things like that, but we'll let him do that. So the first thing I need to do is get myself a little hut. Let's just right click on there, say build, simple construction, residential. I'm going to need some other things like cooking buildings. I'm going to need most of the stuff eventually. But this game is can be very tedious. It's probably better if you work together with other people to get your things built, just because it does take so long to do anything, especially your terraforming. So we're going to start out with simple construction. It says I'm just starting out. I'm going to have to make a tiny shack. I don't even have the ability, as you can see it's grayed out, to make the small plaster house. Let's look at our skills really quick. So you start out with 30 in everything. Well, I guess just 30 in the top two. I don't have any skills in hunting. I'm going to need to get my fishing up if I'm going to stay alive, which is why I've decided to stay down here near this lake. We'll do some exploring later. Small plaster shack. I'm going to need 15 billets, 80 clay. I don't know if there's clay nearby. Hopefully there is. And the plant fiber isn't too bad. I believe it is a 4x4 plot. So hit F3. You bring up the height map. See, it isn't too much elevation. It is fairly flat, but I still need to do quite a bit of terraforming just to even get a 4x4 going. So what I'm going to do is first, I'm just going to come down to the beach. Let's turn this off. We're going to look for materials. Apparently it is already night here in Life is Feudal. I'll see if I can make it a little brighter when I finally get this rendered, so it'll be easier to see. So here's the difference between Life is Feudal, Your Own, and the MMO. The MMO, these would light up, so you know exactly where they are. That's kind of why I came down to the sand to figure out where this stuff was, because it's not as easy to see, especially when you're in the bush and the plains, I guess you could call it. So we're going to need some plant fiber. I think that's going to be enough for at least one shovel. So right click, quality 32, quality 33. I guess we'll go with that. Create a primitive tool. Let's just move all the way down. There's our shovel. And produce. Now these are some of the things that he can adjust, is how long it takes to craft something. I think you can change your experience gaining, speed, and things like that. But as the thing just started today, I don't think he's made those adjustments yet. Alright, I'm just going to pick up a few more of these things and we'll get started. And I'll probably just speed up the terraforming process and we can see if we can get the shack up in by the end of this video. Now the reason I'm picking all this stuff up is you can see that my nature lore has increased. We're already at 32.4. Woohoo! I did find a bunch of apples before I started the video. I think I've actually found an 83 quality tree, but since my nature lore is so low, I wasn't able to get the 83 quality apples from it. Some more sling ammo. I don't know how much of that I actually need. Okay, eventually I will move closer to the water. Maybe we'll just start down there. Right along the edge and kind of make our shack right down here. And then we'll expand out. I don't want to make everything down at this level. I probably will step up. But anyway, we'll see. Let's get started here. I think I'm going to start at a 1.0. Now, I was hoping that the tiles went this way, but that's fine. Okay, here's a 1.0 over here. Alright, well, I'm going to get started. Let's get this shovel equipped. And I will speed this up. Okay, so we now have our 4x4 plot. We need to flatten everything, and I'll just place this once this is done. And I think he says he wants to probably reset the server. I think he wants to rename it to what is the full name that he wants. So probably need to get out. So let's quick build this. Simple construction, residential, tiny plaster. Now we need to slide this. Now I want it facing the other direction because I want the door facing this way. Move it again. So you just slide on the arrows there, and build. And I don't have a hammer built ready. All right, I'm going to let him restart the server, and we'll come back, and I'll finish building this. All right, we're back in game. We have... I don't think he said he was going to add something that everyone starts with tools. I think he said he'll add that later. Everyone gets like an iron tool or something like that. Probably a few, like a shovel, and I don't know. I think he had a blacksmith hammer and a mallet as well. But since I don't have that, let's create a hammer. Looks like that's going to use up 4 of my stone and 3 of my fiber. I don't know. It looks like he may have increased your skill rate that you gain skills. Anyway, let's go back to building. Oop, I gotta equip that hammer. Let's actually look at here, and I'm gonna put the hammer down here. Now with that, I think this is an open PvP server. So I think unfortunately he may even give everyone a horse. I don't know. That just means that it's going to be really easy for someone to get across and go find people to grief. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but you never know. That's what people like to do. Oh, I guess I can claim private land. I need to make a billet though. Okay, well I'm going to have to go build an axe. So we may as well do that quick. Get rid of that stick. Axe, craft, use. I don't know. You can see it loads the default map first, and then it loads the actual map that you're on. I don't see any like green type spots. I don't know if they're just not visible. Anyway, build, construction. No. Tiny Plaster Shack. Let's get it rotated. And move it. There we go. That'll fit in that spot. Okay, as I don't have a horse. Oh. There's the owner. Oh, okay, so he's giving me a horse some food. I don't know if he's going to give me everything that he plans on the people starting with. What is this? Decorated clothes. Okay, cool. Now, in order to say thank you and things like that, you have to have a button here. You can't just type /bow /wave. That doesn't work. So now I have to go into I gotta get out of the chat room. There we go. I believe it's here, movement, and you gotta find like this, general actions approved. So if I want to say thank you, yes. There we go. I have to click that button. Here's some more things like I can curtsy. There we go.
With all due respect.
You can flip them off. You can say welcome. So this would be your hello.
Hello.
There we go. And then this allows you to wear certain items apparently. Anyway. So, I need the 15 billets, the 80 clay, and the 20 fiber. I have a couple fiber. Let's get rid of that. This horse will help me along. Just out of curiosity, he is asking me something. Oh, it says he's not allowed to hand me premium tools, apparently. That's okay. Spawn on you. As you can see, I am totally overloaded now because of all the junk he gave me. What did he just tell me? Do I want anything else? Oh no, I am overloaded already. Alright, so I got rid of that. I should make a box, but let's get the building first, and then I think what we're going to need to do, not in this episode, we'll need to build, it's like a little palisade around it. At least to start out with. And I'm also going to need to make that private land ownership thing. Alright, let's see if we can find some clay. Is this sand? Let's see, that's rock, I think. Either way, we need to go find a tree. Apparently it's winter already. Or I just entered a place near winter. What is this? Is it a mulberry tree? Yeah, I don't want to cut that down. Alright, I'm going to go looking for some clay, cut down a couple trees, and I'll be back when I've got that. Alright, because my inventory is so limited, I'm already over full, so everything I was picking up or was sawing out of that tree was falling on the ground because I can't carry it anymore. So what we're going to do is going to go grow what we've got into our little shack, and we're going to come back. Now, I didn't really make this a great spot for trees, but you can plant your own. So I'm just gonna have to wait for everything to grow. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of riding. Thankfully, he gave me a horse. Riding to get to the items I need. Let's just throw that in here. Inventory open. Okay, so we've got 14 out of 15 billets. I still need to find the clay, and the plant fiber is not going to be that difficult, but I'm going to go back, go get the rest of this wood. Okay, one thing you might have noticed, or probably not because I wasn't really showing it, so my carpentry skill from cutting all that wood is now at 29. It's 29.99. It can't go up until I get this to 60. So all that digging I did previously was raising that skill. Unfortunately, I was doing it on the server start setting, which he has since changed, and it is now easier to get skill levels. So I still need to find the clay. That will help raise that skill a little bit, and since I'm already done here, at least finding the wood, let's throw the rest of this wood in here. I think it's only one more that I needed. So I've got 11 extra. I'm just going to add these. I don't think that they show any intermediate levels while you're building it, but you never know. Maybe something happened that I wasn't aware of. No. Okay. And actually, there might still be some left over. Nope, there isn't. Alright, I need to find the clay. I also need to get rid of these. So hopefully that won't disappear on me. Alright, we are back at my shack. I'm not going to call it a base by any means yet. My bag of billets are still there. Let's build. Throw in the clay. Get it built. I don't know if it'll work with me standing on this red spot or not. Nope, probably need to... It's probably because of the clay. Let's do another one. Yep, it used up all the clay. This should do it. So again, let's see if this works with me standing on the red spot. There we go. All right, we have our first tiny shack. It isn't much to look at. I don't know if it protects you from weather or not. I don't think there's actually any weather adverse effects at all, but we'll claim this. So now we should respawn here. There are 0 free rooms left. Okay. So if we do die, due to either a player or a wolf or something, we should respawn here. Alright, well, that's where I'm going to end this episode. There are tons of other things to do here. As far as building goes, I think we should probably try to build a wall around our area. We can always tear down the wall and expand it later. I need to figure out how to adjust this private monument. But with that said, as always, really thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see if we make some more of these or not. I don't know. I don't know how PvP he plans his server on being or not. Anyway, thanks again for watching. I do appreciate it, and I will talk to you all next time. All right, everyone. I'll talk to you later.